I think some solution to place and standby the station, but only one worked for me, because the first solution was to place a micro switch inside the holder, but there isn't space to make it. You may see here, and there isn't space. Okay, here we go. The second solution was to place an effect hole sensor inside the holder, but I see that are there two neodymium magnets inside the holder for retain the gun. You may see it here. And my last solution is to place an LDR photoresistance in that hole inside the holder. I place the LDR, and with two components glue, I fix it in the other side of that hole that I made. Here you can see the wire of the LDR that go in to the rear side of station, the rear cover. Here you may see what there is inside the station. That is 90% air and 10% electronics. This is the only PCB that there is, and is attached to the front panel. This is the rear of front panel. I want to show you how work this circuit. Here we have a power supply section. Okay, the supply, the AC go in here, a fuse, a bridge, and high voltage electric capacitor. This is a chip for regulation, high frequency transformer, and this is a fast recovery die. We have electrolytic low SR here, and we have a DC that may supply my little circuit. Here we have a microcontroller section. This is the microcontroller. This is the pot that permit to regulate the fan speed. And the microcontroller with the pot produce a PWM signal that drive this transistor here. Okay. Another section produce another signal that cut the sign with this triac and load the heater. Okay, the fan is supplied with DC, and the heater with AC, the main AC, and there is indicated here. Okay, you may see that I studied the circuit and I find a power supply here, a DC power supply. This is the transistor that control the fan speed. You may change the fan speed with a potentiometer on the front of the device. And here you have originally a wire link from the PCB and the connector. And if you cut this line, you turn off the heater that is inside the gun. Okay. Our goal is that when we place the gun to the holder, we stop the heater, okay, and the fan. You may see here that I cut the original wire and place two long wires here. And here I must cut the PCB to interrupt the fan power supply. And now I'm searching to show you the track that I cut. Yes, it's not simple. Where I cut the PCB line that starts from this pad and continues here to the electrolytic capacitor. I cut here and solder it two wires, gray and white. Now don't work the fan and the heater. You may switch on the device and don't work anything. I only place wires here. And here you have 14.5 volts, okay? DC. That it's okay for a low voltage control circuit. I studied a very simple circuit and now I show you it. Okay, and this is the very simple circuit that uses a relay, two-way relay here, two-way 250 volts, 5 amp on resistive load, DC 12 volt for the coil, okay. Here we have two open contact that close. In this case, the heater, and in the other case, the fan. The rest of the circuit is very simple. The LDR, a LED, a common transistor here. You may set the sensitivity with the trimmer. And this is the power supply from the main PCB. This is the circuit that I made. It's a very simple circuit, homemade and old style type. You may see more pinned that component on it. Very simple, because the simple solutions are the best for me. Here you may see that I changed the one screw, that is this. This screw is more long of the others, and I place an insulation piece of mylar here, but it's possible to use other types of plastic, and I attach it with B-adhesive scotch. You may see that I place a LED, an orange LED, in the pre-existent hole where is right calibration, but there isn't a trimmer to calibrate anything. And this LED indicate the standby of the station. Okay, now I connect all wires to PCB and screw the PCB inside the station. Okay, now the circuit is inside the box of station, the rear side of box station. I set with this trimmer the most sensitivity of LDR, okay, and now I close the station and we may see if it works fine or not. Now you can see the station with circuit inside ready to work. I switch on and it's in standby mode, okay? Normally without the circuit it starts to heat to produce the flow of air with the fan. Now it is in standby mode. If you want to start to use it, you must only take the gun on your hand, and you see that the station reaches very fast the temperature, and if you finish to rework, for example, one chip, you may place on the holder the gun and it switch off the resistance and the fan. Now you have a similar professional station with a standby system, and you must switch off the station only when you finish to use it. The switch is in very bad position, you may see it, and it's not possible that when you are in you are to rework a chip before another, you must switch off all the station. This is a simple but working solution that I find and work very well in any condition of light, because the LDR is very sensitive. The body of the gun is black and may obscurate it very well. Okay, see you for another solution.